Greetings, fellow xenogene warriors. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, episode 152, Better Barracks. Wendy terrifies you and you don't even play RimWorld? She's, if she was like a video game character, like in like Dark Souls, she would be the one that would never die. You'd like stab her in the chest and she'd get up and just suck your blood dry. And you'd be like, well, I guess this is a boss that can't be defeated. And you'd be right. Oh, viewer submitted ideas is disabled. I don't think it is anymore. Oh, it's missing. Yeah, let me fix that. Ta-da! You can do it now. Sorry. Okay. That leg is done. And Bryzit, you are getting the other one. Nope, that's a tongue. Here we go. Because you're so close to, who's coming to move the leg? There we go. I've looked into the new game Against the Storm. Are you trolling me? I played that on stream a few days ago, and not for the first time. So to answer your question, yes, I have looked into the game. I, in fact, have 2 series on YouTube playing it. Surprise has got his leg. Wendy's got her leg. And Lo, you were then coming down to cross with Rogi. So the other legs I have, the other eggs I have are Cath eggs, which I'll probably just cross with Truminate. So this is what, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Hey, look at that, Lo. It didn't catch the robust digestion, but this is a 5er. I don't get a lot of 5ers. So that's very nice. Lo, you can with pride carry that egg back to egg storage. Well done. Alright, who do we have left? We've got a Krieg and a Mass. Mass eggs, honestly, I shouldn't even extract anymore. I know that sounds mean, but like mass eggs are so worthless. As Mass was our first hybrid our oldest hybrid that just has robust. Mass is basically a baseliner as far as the utility of eggs go. So, who to cross with Mass, given Mass's genes? I'll do a Mass cross with Patty. Try to get another fur skin out there. Oh, also, yeah, as Shield says, every 2 months I have a suggestion box about the viewer submitted games to play. And the suggestion box opens tomorrow. So if there's a certain game that you want to see me play, hop on Discord and you'll see a suggestion box open up for June and July tomorrow. Every 2 months is a new suggestion box that determines the games that are played for the following 2 months. So back in so the games that I'm playing for April and May were determined in March, and then the games for June and July are determined in May, so on and so forth. All right, Tati, how's it going? How's this one? 2/11ths, don't care. And then Krieg, you, I believe, are one of our only horned specimens. So you have your dirt mole, I guess, low again? Wow, these are all the charges being used up. I guess there's 2 that are free. I want to keep track of that because, you know, there should be plenty of capacity. So the plan is the trade caravans should show up soon. Wendy will trade with them and then head to sleep. And then I'll work on whatever wins in the polls. Oh, this was the Terminate Amorose. So this is a 1/11th. No thanks. That is not what I would refer to as useful. In terms of resources, no, we still have the uranium going. We were running, I wouldn't say low on uranium, but we wanted to replenish it. All right, constructors. If you're idle and you know it, smooth the floor. One of the other things that I've been meaning to do is to at least potentially assess MIDI's genes and build a new combination for MIDI. So MIDI, this is you. You don't have strong melee damage, which is what we wanted to give you. So strong melee damage with great melee. We'll do super immunity, super fast wound healing. Actually, maybe not super immunity. I'm going to try for very fast runner and very happy, and then see if I can't pay for that. So, awful mining, awful shooting, maybe awful shooting without the tail. Awful cook, awful craft, awful animals, awful art and plants. Ah, yeah, we could afford it. Poor social, awful intellectual, poor construction. My awful social is paired with heat tolerant. Eh, why not? And I still have a lot of metabolic efficiency to play with. Well, y'all look at that. Psych doll. Kind. Dead calm. Quick study? Why not a quick study? I wouldn't mind introducing additional quick study and then elongated fingers. Because elongated fingers will help with melee as well. Alright, Mini, you're getting an upgrade, I think. Why is Tiny over there? Oh, because these are... Darn it. Fly up. I'll use you to help fix this. Tiny went under egg extraction, but for whatever reason was brought over to the wrong prison for... No, carry. Keep carrying them. There we go. So we do have a Tiny's egg over here. I'll just have Triminates combine with that. Why not? Alright, we have some viewer submitted ideas, so I'm going to type them up and have you polled on them. So we have got better dining, recreation, bigger hospital, expand barracks, or better barracks, add a farm, improve ritual room, set up better egg storage, set up a robot facility. And, sorry, Kish, I'm leaving yours out. I think you understand why. But I'm gonna refund everyone anyway. So, there you go. What am I working on next? Tiny Intruminates is worthless. Doesn't have the super immunity from, wasters. Oh well. Alright, I'll probably wait for the eggs to start building up again before I continue to breed. When he's not quite at the time that she should death rest, but that's coming up pretty soon. I really hate when it tells me I need baby cribs. Just to get rid of that alert, I'm just going to make a bunch of pointless baby cribs so that it stops alerting me. Maybe I'll put them in the other room. I don't care who builds it. I don't care about the quality. Just want the warning to go away. Curious about those trade caravans I called in. They should be here pretty soon. Watch the cribs be legendary? Well, someone would need an inspiration for that. And ain't nobody inspired. But that would be pretty funny. Random inspiration on a crib. Especially given that I don't really use cribs. Really at all. As you can see, I'm slowly blotting out the sun. Filling in the base with concrete. Peak brutalist aesthetic that Wendy firmly believes in. And there is mini xenogerm, so we'll put that in mini. And then cook up some additional baby and prisoner ones. I'm not going to need baby ones for a while because I don't have any embryos cooking. I have a bunch of actual people cooking. So Soviet? Yeah, a little bit. I thought it was a masterwork crib. Nope. Wendy probably uses a certain type of concrete made from bone meal, I'd imagine. Crushing the bones of her enemies into concrete. Seems very Wendy to me. So I think if I think with all the concrete, it's probably people-crete. Right, buddy? Oh, you want a treat, don't you? All right, looks like expanded barracks. Okie dokie. I guess what I could do is to have the barracks do a few things. I could have the barracks all have better beds so that the Wendigos are a little bit more productive. And then to have them laid out in such a fashion that they're, you know, more efficient or whatever. And this will be probably hard to do with Wendy on death rest, because she's the only one that would be able to build nice beds. So I'll have her whip up some beds right now before she goes to death rest. Because as soon as she starts death resting, the quality of beds are gonna plummet. So we'll try for excellent or better. I wouldn't mind Masterworks, but she's level 17. I don't think Masterworks are going to be as reliable. Oh, well, there's one. Getting a few of them. Who brings those... Oh, don't start death rest. Who brings those down? Don't really matter. Assigned to Wendy. What? Oh, because I started death resting. Messed that up. Come on, Wendy. We'll let her get a little R&R. While these get hauled down. So then the thinking here is to put end tables in for them, and then to put shared dressers, so that everyone roughly has equal sort of sleeping facilities. Well, she is relaxing a long time. There she goes. Oh, meteorite of silver ore falling from the sky. It's like Randy wants to provide me even better economy so he could raid me bigger. Wow, that was a bad run. So some of the beds in here stink. Vendetta or Tati was even on a poor bed. Poor beds can be useful if you have an individual that you don't want up and walking around. Just make them like an awful bed, have them sleep on the ground or something to maximize the amount of time that they have to rest. It's a tactic I've used. It works pretty well, actually. With Real Ruins mod, you notice a lot of lower quality furniture. That, at that point, is likely just min-maxing the colony value. Every now and then, you'll see people like truly go way ridiculously out of their way to sort of min-max colony wealth. And those colonies have, like, furniture that's punched down to almost broken, you know, and everything is, like, bare minimum asceticism. It's one way to play, but at that point, you're doing everything in your power to kind of avoid a harder difficulty. You should probably just lower the difficulty. I mean, of course, my opinion. But I do find it's a little weird to exploit RimWorld so much so that you're playing on the lowest possible difficulty, or the highest possible difficulty, while lowering the actual difficulty as much as you can. It's sort of like playing chess on the computer and just you're spamming suggest the next move or give a tip or something. It's like, just lower the difficulty at that point rather than what is essentially akin to cheating. My lord, Wendy, this was a bad run on beds. Unless it's a challenge run, I guess. I mean, there are cases where people are going to be like, oh, I'm going to do a speed run, challenge run of RimWorld, and they'll, they'll min-max in that way. But if that's how you normally play, which I imagine people uploading their colonies to real ruins do. That's just strange to me. Just play on an easier difficulty. There's no shame in it. Game's supposed to be fun, so if you're not having fun, lower the difficulty. Man, most of these beds are not of high quality. Building a slate wall? No, no, no. Just keep building beds. Or attempt to. We should have fun while playing games? Yeah, who would have thought, right? What a radical idea that I just had. There we go, finally. I guess one of the other things we could do is to have a predetermined amount of colonist beds in the barracks. And then anytime there's a better candidate, vote someone out like it's Survivor. That wouldn't be an unreasonable thing for Wendy to take advantage of. So we could determine like a colonist number and of walking colonists and keep the population above that number. So currently the number of colonists would be 15. Question to you all: should we cap the number of non-sleeping colonists? Throwing them in Cryptovant, I think, counts a little differently. So, you can vote on that. It's funny how there's, like, nowhere to put this. This base is so built up. I guess I could move the mortars, but it's an assault on nature. Hey, Mike. Thank you for gifting out 6 subs. Or Funko, rather. Not Mike. I see Marvelous, and I jumped to the wrong conclusion. Cheers. Sorry, Funko. Too many people are too marvelous. You need to change your name back? It's confusing, man. When people change their names, it's hard to keep track. Got my brain all bungled. Wow. So it's here, let me put a timer on that. Kind of a dead heat. I might actually change the way this is laid out anyway. I don't like this. I don't mind this bottom section, but it sets up a precedent that the bedrooms are going to be a lot larger than they probably will be. Oh, here comes the trade caravan. Finally. I was worried that they weren't going to show up before Wendy needed to rest. Why don't I build rooms? Because we voted a long time ago that it should be barracks, not rooms. So, I'm not building rooms because that's what was decided. That, and we do have some rooms. Just not a lot of deserving individuals to be put there. So this is the shaman merchant. Do you have... Oh man, they do have a shock lance, so that's good. And I'm going to want to stay allied to Amtas, so I'm going to queue up a whole bunch of gifts for them as well. It's nice to have someone that brings shock lances to me periodically. Alright, 53, that's pretty good. Or 64 total. The next ones, I think what I'll do here is get rid of the unwanted eggs. Okay, it's already not in home zone. And it looks like we are not going to cap the number of non-sleeping colonists. All right. Well, then I'll get this set up accordingly. Amtas is already leaving. Oh! A prepare a while mech hive. Well, that's going to be bad for the glitterworlders that are here. So it's a war queen and her centipede blasting entourage. Alright. Let's go ahead and tell everybody except for Wendy to stay behind the walls. I do have an open door on the west side, meaning that they're going to march in front of the uranium slugs. I might want to max out the uranium slugs, though. So I'm going to force rearm the slugs that aren't full. Where I bought the shock lance, I should probably mark that down here to not forget it. Green. Well, if I wanted to be an orc or a goblin, I could go filthy greenskin. Do you have anything I want to buy? Wow, no one by a vote. Not really? Did I miss anything? Oh, you know what? I'll buy some reinforced barrels. I'll just max out my mortars now, so I don't have to worry about them in the future. Alright, and then embryos. I should name Wendy's workshop to Guangzhou, China. Not exactly correct, but Guangzhou used to be the adoption capital of the world. Maybe it still is. So they're at 63. Alright, we'll get them up to, you know, let's actually go straight to 100. So I don't have to worry about it for a long time. There we go. Maxed out. They love me. Alright. Well, we will help this person that got knocked out. Interesting that the berserk didn't work, really? I guess they headbutted each other? Good thing she didn't death rest early. Now, this raid is, as big as they are, I have so many insanity lances that I could literally turn every single one of them against one another. And I have uranium slugs that they have to pass through, so it would be really easy to just murder them. You know, if I needed to. Which I don't, but, you know, I could. Oops. Alright, I still need some extra beds. I'll deal with the mechs later. I'm gonna let them progress towards the slugs a little bit more. I don't really feel like it's urgent for me to have to deal with them. Oh, there! Wow, they are beginning their assault already. Okie dokie. So uranium slug turrets fire slowly, but they have really high penetration, so they hit armored targets very effectively. Rocket swarms hit many low armored targets effectively. So like if you have a bunch of insects or something, or a bunch of tribals, rocket swarm is really good. And then autocannons are sort of the middle ground where they attack fast with medium penetration. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch, April 30th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Wendigo.